Well, here's part 2 of the SML 1 million subscriber special. I promise parts 3 and 4 will come out quicker, okay? So, the top 10 worst SML videos. Now, unlike characters where just because a certain character is in a video, the video can still be good despite an abysmal character being in the video. Or a video being bad despite having a good character in it. The same can't be said with bad videos. When videos are bad, they tend to drag everything in the video down with it. Bad SML video? Well, looks like the characters are taking a hit with the video. And the plotline and special effects we used in it? Well, looks like we can never do that again. While a character generally can't single-handedly drag a video down, the same can't be said for the video dragging the characters, plot, style, etc. down with it. But enough introduction, let's get into the top 10 worst SML videos, Fan Edition. Well, coming in at number 10, we have Bowser's Depression, with 1.8% of the main vote, and 7.1% of the tiebreaker vote, and the bottom vote from me. Well, Bowser's Depression. Well, this is one that, because I didn't want to do another tiebreaker vote, I decided to vote myself between this and number 9. And believe me when I say that deciding which one between this and number 9 was worse was hard. But now that we're on Bowser's Depression, let's explain why this video is so hated. It's stupid. And not in the good kind of stupid. I mean it's stupid in the Bowser does things that make literally no sense type of stupid. Now, we do have suicide topics and even jokes in SML, such as with the serious moment in Bowser Jr. loses Thomas, or the much less serious joke style of the Doofy the Dragon segments. But this? Bowser tries to commit suicide over Charlie and Friends getting cancelled. That's it. Now you could say that this is like Jr. trying to kill himself and Bowser Jr. loses Thomas, but Jr. is young, and Thomas is pretty much his entire world. I mean, have you looked at his room lately? But Bowser, despite being stupid, shouldn't try and kill himself over a TV show getting cancelled. But oh boy, I'm just beginning with this video. The biggest problem actually isn't the fact that Bowser tries to kill himself for the dumbest reason ever. No, the reason that people hate this video is because the video drags along. Bowser's depressed throughout the video, and the audience just gets bored very quick. Add in a pinch of Chef Pee Pee torture porn, as well as one of the dumbest endings ever, and it's easy to see why this video is on this list. So, what made me put this at the bottom of the tiebreaker as opposed to number 9? Well, number 9 is... At number 9, we have Bowser Jr. Goes to Disney World, with 1.8% of the main vote, 7.1% of the tiebreaker vote, and a top vote from me. Bowser Jr. Goes to Disney World 2. Ooh boy! Yes, I did have influence in putting this one up above Bowser's Depression. However, I had very little control over it. It was going to be number 9 or number 10 anyways. And besides, I didn't have an influence in any of the other placements throughout the rest of this list. I promise. But let's talk about this video. I was so contested as to whether I should place this over Bowser's Depression or not. And there is only one reason as to why this ended up being above Bowser's Depression. You see, Bowser's Depression is stupid and boring. But this video is long and boring. This video is a whole bunch of nothing. Granted, near the beginning of the video, they tried for a plot, but then it was thrown out only a few minutes into the video. This video doesn't have very many highlights. In fact, I'd call it somewhat insulting. Why? Because this video felt like it was putting in the minimum effort it could to keep the viewer's attention, like, randomly adding in Jackie Chu in the video. And then he just leave shortly thereafter. Now, some people say that the unscripted shutdown of one of the rides was interesting and different, or it was just unscripted and Logan decided to keep filming. I seriously don't understand why people find this part interesting. In fact, it's just more boring garbage. So, while Bowser's Depression was stupid, this video was long, boring, and in some ways, insulting. Let's move on. At number 8, we have the gun, with 1.8% of the main vote and 9.8% of the tiebreaker vote. Well, here we have the gun. Now, frankly, I don't mind this video too much. At least the first part. The first part is stupid, but also somewhat entertaining. Ooh. And then we reach the part that makes this video infamous. The part where Junior and Joseph shoot Cody, and then Junior and Chef Pee Pee cut their heads off! Yeah, I think the major problem with this video is the fact that this happened in 2016. After Logan had realized that this type of stuff in his videos probably just wasn't a good idea. Despite this, if you look through all the garbage that is this video's problems, you can actually see the faint glimmer of a once decent idea. Had all of the stuff I just mentioned not been in there, this may have actually been a decent video. With Junior and company going around searching for the murderer and such, it could have been interesting, unique, even exciting. But because Logan did stuff he knew wouldn't go over well with his fans, this video crashed and burned rather quickly. And at number 7, we have Codys Revenge with 1.8% of the main vote and 11.6% of the tiebreaker vote. So here we have Codys Revenge. Do I really have to say something bad about this video? Because, well, I can't. Don't get me wrong, it has a few minor flaws, but again, they're minor. They are so minor, in fact, that they're not even worth mentioning. Of course, I see where people are coming from, kinda. Okay, not really. But, I get it. Bowser Jr. was punished by Cody for all the awful things Jr. has done to Cody over the years. Which clearly makes Cody evil, right? Well, no. I seriously don't get why people think Cody is the bad guy in this whole thing. If anything, I think this video is great because Junior finally got a taste of what he deserves. Oh, but that's only the beginning for him. At number 6, we've got Jeffy Sleepwalks with 1.8% of the main vote and 12.5% of the tiebreaker vote. Jeffy Sleepwalks? Really? I mean, well, your votes. Jeffy Sleepwalks is a very stupid video. It's not awful, but it's just kind of dumb. What with Jeffy denying he did anything despite the clear proof Mario had of Jeffy doing something. And then there was a dumb ending with Jeffy not actually sleepwalking, but just trying to see what he could do with his eyes closed. That's it? Well, that's stupid. I thought this would actually be an interesting ending for once, but guess not. To be honest though, I thought this was just another meh SML 2016 video. Not awful, but not anywhere near good. Just okay. At number 5, we have Shrek's Crappy Wish with 1.8% of the main vote and 31.3% of the tiebreaker vote. Well, you all know this song and crap, dance. Yeah, dance. Shrek's Crappy Wish. I've torn this video apart a few times in the past, but it's always fun to rip it to shreds. This video is so awful, and I'm actually surprised that more people didn't vote for this. This video has two major problems. One, the Mario torture. Now, in our era of 2016, this is bad, but thanks to a certain character. This has also become somewhat normalized. However, in this video, this was rather odd, and Shrek made sure to flush any likability he had down the crapper, pun totally intended, with this video and what he did to Mario. Now at first, it wasn't too bad, just kinda dumb, silly but dumb at the same time, until he made Mario drink his diarrhea with a straw! Even now I revile in horror at this scene, and just even mentioning it makes me cringe. Oh, you think I'm joking, right? No! I'm nauseous just writing about this awful scene. And speaking of that problem, 2. The gross out. I don't think SML has done anything quite to this degree of absolutely disgusting since this video. He showed Shrek's crap for extended periods of time, and it was hideous. And what's more, it didn't look fake. At least now with, a few exceptions, the gross out is made to look rather fake. But here, I had to ask Logan and make sure that it was fake because it was so hard to tell. So if grossing out the audience was the goal, well, you did it, Logan! Congrats! Like that's a reward! Now let's move on to the next segment before I vomit from thinking about Shrek's crap again. Ugh. At number 4, we have Codys Birthday with 5.4% of the main vote. Oh dear. Are we really at Codys Birthday? Well, let's get going. So, what's the problem with this video? Well, let's make this really simple and just describe it as this. Cody torture. That's a majority of the video. Now, granted, sometimes Junior and Joseph make fun of Cody for some reason or another, but usually it's only for a joke, and the joke only lasts a couple seconds, and then they move on. Not having an entire video centered around one joke that gets stale really quick. The joke is that because Cody was born on a leap year, Cody's 2 because his birthday only comes around once every 4 years. Very funny! Not really. Now, if there's one thing I've got to bash Cody for in this video, it's that he did realize that by saying this, that Junior and Joseph would almost immediately jump to making fun of him for it. And what's even worse is the ending, where Junior and Joseph get off scot-free for making fun of Cody and running the "Cody is 2" joke into the ground. There could have been so many better endings to this video, such as Bowser coming in and doing something really embarrassing to Junior or something, or Junior and Cody making fun of Joseph's braces or something. I don't know. Again, the ending wouldn't have saved the video necessarily, but it would have at least improved it. Let's move on. And at number 3, we have Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 1 with 8.9% of the main vote. Well, what can I say about Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 1, which I haven't already said? Well, as I've mentioned before, I would call this the height of the Chef Pee Pee torture porn that plagued SML for so long. I mean, this video was awful, having next to no redeeming qualities. While some may say that Chef Pee Pee did need a reason to quit, there are plenty of other ways that this could have been done. Have Chef Pee Pee quit in a highly exaggerated way, getting angry over some quite petty things. But no, instead, Logan made the audience suffer along with Chef Pee Pee. Chef Pee Pee left because of all the things that happened to him in the course of that video, which I can't blame him for. And what's more, the remainder of the video is just a bunch of filler which, despite having Craig in it, can't even come close to saving this video. I mean, when you have Craig in a video and you have to say it's mediocre, that's a bad sign. So overall, this was just a really bad video, which Logan seems to have luckily learned from. Hopefully Logan won't make a mistake like this again. And at number 2, we have The Drone with 12.5% of the main vote. So, The Drone, 2015's highly infamous black sheep. Why is that? Well, do I really need to show it? I mean, okay, it's the gross out. Now, I thought that this gross out, especially in retrospect, wasn't very gross looking at it now. The problem was that it came out of nowhere. Why did the gross out of chopping Junior's tongue off just come clean out of nowhere? I mean, it wasn't funny either. It was just irritating. Combine this with a hint of Chef Pee-Pee torture and some more gross out, and this video was destined to be bad. But that being said, I hate this video now, mostly because it's boring, and less so for its gross out. And yet you know a video is bad when it's boring despite being a short. Yes, a short was boring. Well, I haven't got much else to say, so let's move on. At number 1, we have Jeffys Bad Word, with 48.2% of the main vote. Alright, here we are, Jeffys Bad Word. Clearly, you guys despise this video, since it got nearly half of the main vote. So, let's talk about this garbage. This video is already dumb from the beginning, where the whole joke is Jeffy learned the word faggot from Mario. This is already a stupid plot, but there's more. Jeffy gets Mario beaten up because Tyrone mistakes Jeffy's voice for Mario's, for some reason. And then when Jeffy refuses to cooperate, Mario has to spank Jeffy. Rosalina then thinks Mario is evil for doing this, and then Jeffy decides the best course of action would be to call the police saying that Mario raped him! And what's more, Rosalina, being the idiot she is, says that Mario is guilty. And just as a bonus to this awful video, Jeffy gets rewarded for lying. And Mario isn't forgiven by Rosalina. Now, to the few people who could somehow defend this video, I'm sure they're saying, but Jeffy is stupid and doesn't know any better. Which, in this case, is not true. Jeffy knew exactly what he was doing and got away with getting Mario in trouble. But let's say that Jeffy didn't know what he was doing. It still isn't fair towards Mario, who got in trouble for nothing. The consequences in this video were awful, which is what frustrates me the most. The only redeeming quality about this video is the Black Lives Matter joke. At least for now. Well, this list is over, but not my celebrations for SML reaching 1 million subscribers. We still have 2 more lists for that. So, tune in next time for the top 10 best SML characters fan edition, which will be out probably within the next week or so. For real this time. So, thank you all for watching, and take care.